All right, everyone. Thank you for coming back. Please hit like, subscribe, notification bells. Like and subscribe at least. Help the algorithm boost me up so I can get seen by more people. I really appreciate that. So today I've got for you the CovrPrice Top 10 list from November 18th, 2024, and they're standing on the CBCS population report. So this week, from November 18th, there are only two books that have anything on the population report. So I'm going to go ahead and give you sales data from CovrPrice. The big difference is the sales data when it talks about slabs, they're talking CGC slabs. But I like to give the population report for CBCS. So there will be differences in that. So to help me with my computer, I'm going to put on the spectacles so I can read better. But go with number 10 on the CovrPrice Top 10 list is Mark Spears' Monsters #1, the Mark Spears cover A, Looking Down on You. It is the A cover. And there are none on the CBCS population report. But the sales data, the last recorded value, there was one sold on November 21st, a CGC 9.9 for $280. But the trend right now on this book is down 1.37%. The most common raw of this book is a near mint, which they determine 9.0 to 9.4 for $54. And the most common slab is a 9.8 for $120. So that is Mark Spears' Monsters Looking Down on You cover number 10 on the CBCS, number 10 on the CovrPrice Top 10 list. Number 9 is Absolute Wonder Woman #1, the Sherman A regular cover, which there are none on the CBCS population report, but the sales data. The last recorded sale was a raw 9 near mint plus on November 25th for $10. And the trend has fallen 12.25%. But the most common raw is near mint for $10 and a slab 9.8 for $54. So that's Absolute Wonder Woman #1, the regular cover. Now we move on to number 8, which is Star Wars The Force Awakens Adaption #1. It does have some representation on the CBCS population report. In Blue Label, there are 4 9.8s, 3 9.6s, 2 9.0s, 1 7.0 for a total of 10 Blue Label CBCS. Yellow Label, there is 1 9.8, 2 9.4s, 1 9.0, 2 8.5s, and 1 6.5 for a total of 7 Yellow Label. Now I did also, just for the fun of it, because all the others are this variant, that variant, I'm not going to go through all those, but the blank variant in Blue Label does have 2 original art. That's it for Blue Label. Then in Yellow Label, there are 11 9.8 Yellow Labels, 1 4.0 Yellow Label, and 14 original art Yellow Label. So that's the number 8 spot, The Force Awakens Adaption, Star Wars Force Awakens Adaption. And the sales data on that, the last recorded sale was a CGC 9.6 on November 23rd for $90. It is got a little uptick in trend of 0.06%. The most common raw is a near mint for $20, and the most common slab is a 9.8 for $139. Then we move to the number 7 spot. Absolute Superman number 1, the Jim Lee black and white 1 in 100 variant. So there are none on CBCS Pop. And the sales data, the last recorded sale was a raw near mint for $111 on November 24th. But the current trend on this book is down 1.43%, with the most common raw being sold for $119, and the most common slab is a 9.8, which is being sold for $275. Woo. Now we get to the number 6 spot, which is Aliens versus Avengers number 1, the Esad Ribic regular cover. None on the CBCS population report. So in this number 6 spot, the last recorded sale was near mint for $8. But this book is trending up 12.52%, with the most common raw being sold a near mint for $13, and the most common slab is a 9.8 for $60. So if you're looking for Avengers versus Aliens number 1, the regular cover, right now looks like the time to pick up a 9.8 at only $60. Would work for me. So that's halfway through the list. So now at this point, I'd like to stop and say thank you so much for watching. Already talked about like, subscribe, but thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I like doing what I do. I'm enjoying this. As we know, I'm not monetized yet, but I'm still going because I love presenting this information. If you love me presenting this to you, please post a comment so I can reply. A lot of people have, but not as many as I would like. So please post a comment. Good, bad, indifferent. It'll help me make this channel better. So thank you so very much. And now back to the CovrPrice top 10 list with number 5. Absolute Batman number 1, the Nick Dragotta second print. So, last recorded sale on this was a raw near mint on November 24th for $11. This is trending upward 1.25% at this time. Next, the most common raw is a near mint at $15, and the most common slab is a 9.8 at $59. So if you're looking for Absolute Batman number 1, the second print, now the 9.8 for $59 is the time to buy, because this book, first print, second print, will continue to go up. All right, next on the list at number 4 is Absolute Batman number 1, the Nick Dragotta regular cover. None on the CBCS population report. So the sales data, the last recorded sale was on November 25th, a raw near mint $30. But this book currently is trending down slightly at 1.27%. But the most common raw is a near mint at $28, and the most common slab is a 9.8 at $129. Now, I was telling you about those last few books, that good time to buy. I think that right now, $129 for a 9.8 is still a good point to buy in. Not trying to sell you anything. I don't have any. I haven't sent any of these in for grading yet. But I do think that now would be a good time to buy for speculation, because it is going to go up. There will be new milestones happening that are going to continue to make this book rise. So I still think it's a good time to buy at $129. Next in the number 3 spot, we have DC's All-In Special, the Daniel Samfier regular wraparound cover, which there are none on the CBCS population report yet. I sent some in. They're due to be back shortly. Should be added to the population report soon. But right now, the last recorded sale was a raw near mint on November 24th for $5. But this book is trending upward right now at 3.59%. The most common raw is a near mint at $14, and the most common slabbed is a 9.8 for $75. So next, moving on to number 2, Venom 39, the Carlos Gomez Foreshadow cover, which there are none on the CBCS population report. So, sales data. Last recorded sale was November 23rd, a near mint for $13. But this book currently is trending down slightly at 5.35%. The most common raw is a near mint for $12, and the most common slabbed is a 9.8 for $101. So that's Venom 39, the Foreshadow variant. So next in the number 1 spot, is Forbidden Planet number 1 from Innovation. There is one on the CBCS population report. It is a 9.4 blue label. But when we move over to sales data, the last recorded sale was a near mint on November 25th for $14. And this book is trending high at 14.95%. This book is desirable. Why? Because they're going to be coming out with a new Forbidden Planet series. So the original is trending up. The most common raw, believe it or not, is a fine, which is a 5.0 to 6.5. And it has sold most common for $14, and the most common slab is a 9.8 for $191. Now, this book is hot right now, but I don't expect it to stay that way. People are getting it because they're excited about the new book coming out, but when the new book comes out, that'll be the hot one that everybody will be going for. I know I will be purchasing multiple copies. So, that is the CovrPrice top 10 list. A little bit CBCS population report. A lot of sales data for you to make you know what's going on. Now, just to let you know, this is Monday the 25th. CBCS has already put out the new list, but it hasn't gone into all the sales data yet. But I'm going out of town. So I'm not going to have that for you right away. I will try to find the time to get that list up before next Monday when the new list comes out. So I'll try to get that. I arrive home Friday night from vacation. I will try to get that done Saturday or Sunday so you can see what CovrPrice says are the hottest selling books that they can see. So thank you, everybody, for being here. We'll see you all next time. I will be out of town. I will be doing So thank you everybody for coming here. I will be putting out one more video before I go. Later today I'll have a review of Later on today, I'll have a review of 10 books from last week that I've read. Still got 3 more to go, but as soon as I get that, I'll get that video out and then see what I can do for the coming week. So that's it for now. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great one. Bye!